EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Cougar 19. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, run, 18, run, go.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Arizona. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He will get cut down short. Shot. High of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time, and it'll be second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's complete. It's JSN. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for Seattle. That goes for 58.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the...
That is going to be close in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long. Here's Williams, forced to his right. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Michael Dixon.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
At their own 32-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. It's an Arizona 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 60, Vikings 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Panther 11, 70 Lions.
McBride is the motion man. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. From their own territory. What a play on fourth down. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Arizona. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Cardinals will up the lead to 5.
Seahawks 14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. So, they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Warriors 70, Hawks 70, Hawks 70.
On first and 10, here's Benson. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's a gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Now pass to tack on the extra point. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
26. Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. They'll try to run a reverse. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now from the gun. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first down.
On the set.
First down.
18, 5 here.
14. First down, Cardinals.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get that complete to Harrison. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's 3rd and 4.
Panther 11.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 36-yard
On
line.
first and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
From the
and a
44-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
46-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
So,
line.
2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Here's Williams now to throw. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun Walker. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Williams. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Inside the 10, it is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
A 24-yard attempt.
Pass's kick is good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Into space. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. And now after the big play, got to cut that celebration short. They're going to stay out and go for 2. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And the lead is up to 3.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar Knight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
70 Lions, 18, 5 in.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
Mustang 19.
It's a gain of 10.
Warriors 17.
Back to the air one more time. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Now it's going to be third down.
79 Broncos. 70, 18, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20s. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
Come, my team. Come. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go. 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
McBride is the motion man. Back to the air once more on second down. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Bronco, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Check smash, check smash. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This is fielded inside the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll go play action here with Williams. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Seattle.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than in...
And he's in! Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by pass is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good. Cardinals. First down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. They'll work this out wide to Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the ground, it's Benson. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Cardinals will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the ground, it's Walker.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 38.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent, and all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the fourth quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On third down, it's Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he's in! Touchdown Seahawks. Pass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Back to 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be third down. McBride is the motion man. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
7 Pirates. 70.
They'll look to throw again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
It's a gain of 6.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
And you love to see that you find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if there could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. Drag him 60.
Back to throw. Backs to the right side. Caught by McBride. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Here we go. Panther 11. Warriors. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
76, 18 robbery, 18 robbery.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. 70, Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll run here. And the Cardinals are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Buffalo 18. Hurt.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the ball and give your offense one more shot.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Third and inches.
Let it up.
Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
For a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks as we say so long from Seattle.